past is various trust funds have been used to fund for additional spending and borrowing within government. And the way to make sure that those trust funds aren't raided, so to speak, is to make sure that we balance our budget and we don't spend more money than we have.
You owe us that money. The government owes us that money.
And that's why we got to stop raiding that money. That's why it's got to stop raiding. You're right. That's why government shouldn't spend more money than it has. Yes, sir.
Doug Brady, I'm the Car Association. I know I'm not talking about the sexy and hot issues, but I'm still talking about the Dodd-Frank bill and the amendments that need to be made to that. The Consumer Financial Protection Agency is at an unprecedented point right now to be able to set precedents for consumers, so people will be able to clearly understand what's going on. If they can take a step back and allow amendment to that Dodd-Frank bill, because if we leave that bill in place right now, I can guarantee all of us as homeowners will continue to watch our property values drop because of the inability of people to finance property. So I'd like to, again, to present this language for the amendment for 1403 of the Dodd-Frank bill.
Thank you very much. And you reminded me of another bill that I had co-sponsored. It goes back to the gentleman's question earlier about working with both sides of the aisle. And it was a bill called the Capital Access for Main Street. It's a bill that was written by Ed Perlmutter from Colorado. And the idea being this: we're facing a real challenge in our communities when it comes to community banks. In northern Colorado, we have particularly felt the impact of our small hometown banks that have been closed. And so the community access, the capital access for Main Street, which is Ed Perlmutter's bill, would give us a greater chance to help those community banks serve their communities. You know, we're not talking Wells Fargo, we're not talking the big banks, we're talking the local bank on Main Street and how we can make them be more secure in terms of helping us get into homes, what we can do to create our businesses, business loans and others, so we can boost our community. So that's another important one that we should talk about. Yes, sir.
A few moments ago, you did what we like to call double speak, like a lot of elected representatives in Congress, when you said we want to slow the growth of government spending. Slowing the growth is not going to reduce the debt. We got to stop growth.
Yeah.
It goes back to the question here on baseline budgeting. Yeah. And you know, baseline budgeting is, I believe we're going to have the opportunity in September to vote on zero-based budgeting and to move away from the baseline and move to zero-based budgeting. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm a veteran, 21 years. I'm a disabled vet, and I'm here today. I want to protest what is happening in our government. I think our government has gone to the pot. The world is recognizing that. We're letting the things in Europe affect us, and I believe that the people in Washington need to get back to work and do work for the people and not quit playing politics. Thank you.
Absolutely agree. Yes, sir.
I was wondering why Big Oil should get my tax dollars when they pay nothing.
Yeah,
When they pay nothing in income tax.
use the mic.
Well, the question was whether, you know, why Big Oil's taking his money and they pay nothing in income taxes.
Right.
And you know, the bottom line is, if we need to take a look at tax reform. Let's do it. Let's make sure it applies to overall comprehensive reform instead of just picking on people that picking on one particular group or another.
Where's your bill?
Yes, sir. With the Navy hat
That's a
on.
big
Oh
one.
no, right. Well, I'll get to you next. Go ahead.
I'm Nelson Ride. The other day I received something that bothered me. The ACLU. Everybody afraid of know what that is? Yeah. You know what they're doing? They're supporting the law that we go be submissive to the United Nations.
My wife works for the United Nations.
So she's a good employee.
Ladies and gentlemen, just make sure we come from diverse backgrounds with diverse opinions. And the way this country has grown so strong is because we have allowed those diverse backgrounds and opinions to be expressed. And I would just ask that we do it respectfully this morning. A lot of you disagree with what I say and do. A lot of you agree with what I say and do. But let's just make sure that everybody else has their chance to participate. So continue, sir.
But I have here